Hello friends, this is Bharath reporting for Revsportz. Yes, generally I provide you with brief reports on Royal Challenges Bangalore and their ongoing season. But this time around, let's delve deeper into something else, and that is about the emerging fast bowlers from India, especially when you consider limit overs cricket. In fact, a couple of them that I'm going to mention might just secure a place in India's squad for the upcoming limit overs tour of Ireland. To start with, let us zoom in our energies on Prince Yadav. Yes, I'm thinking about that same bowler who's been impressive while playing for Lucknow Super Giants. He is impressed while playing for Delhi as well in limited overs cricket. So, what are his salient features? The first point to look at, I believe, is his new ball swing. Yes, I completely understand. If I had said it last season, you might have countered me by saying, "What is this guy talking about?" Because new ball swing was not said to be one of his main strengths. But this time around, or over the last couple of months, he's upgraded his new ball swing skills, and that is something that we can see through stats as well. I believe he's taken about 6 wickets in the power play overs this season. So how has he been able to upgrade his skills? For that, you have to look at his lens. Even if you look at the stats, I think 17% of his deliveries this season in this season's IPL has been on the fuller side. So basically, he's looking to generate that kind of movement with a new ball in the power play overs. As you would know, likely know, that the wide Kookaburra ball, modern day wide Kookaburra ball, swings for about 2-3 overs max upfront and is trying to maximize that. And the point or the key facet of his new ball bowling is his ability to swing the ball, or he has upgraded his, I believe, his grip or his ability to swing the ball. So how has he done it? If you look at his grip, he seems to have that kind of a caressing grip now. Even if you just go beyond it, you will notice that he has come from a tennis ball background. He's played a lot of tennis ball cricket. So what happens when you play a lot of tennis ball cricket is that you tend to hold the ball quite tight. So it could be kind of difficult to generate new ball swing when you start bowling with a leather ball. But Prince Yadav, in a matter of a few months, has improved his new ball bowling or swing bowling. So kudos to him for doing that, because it's not easy at all. Yes, he can land those Yorkers. He's very good at nailing those Yorkers at the stumps, bowling those wide Yorkers. I understand that, but even here, you have to look at his mindset. So actually, last season, I had taken an interview of Prince Yadav where I'd asked one of the questions that I'd asked was something on these lines. So the batters are moving around in the crease. They're playing a lot of innovative shots. So how are you able to counter it, especially when you're coming under pressure? So basically, Prince Yadav said that if I'm going to land those Yorkers, execute those Yorkers really well, then they won't be able to land those big hits. So that itself tells you something about his mindset. He keeps it simple. I'm not saying that he doesn't think much about his game, but he's not someone who overthinks about his game. So I believe that has really helped him in pressure cooker situations in the world of IPL, especially when you're seeing all those tall scores going around. So that is in brief about Prince Yadav and his Yorkers. You also have to look at his slow short ones. It's another facet of his game where he's really improved. Actually, remember the one of the Vijay Hazare Trophy games that I watched from the ground. It was, I believe, between Delhi and Andhra at the center of excellence. It was a flat pitch, and Prince Yadav used those slow short ones really well in the slog overs to effectively restrict the opponent. It is something that he wasn't employing it much last season. So there is one more facet of the game where he's really improved. Yes, he also has those raw attributes like he's deceptively quick. I believe he has that kind of, what can you say, fast arm or quick arm action. That must be coming because of his ability, or because he's played a lot of tennis ball cricket. When you play a lot of tennis ball cricket, you generally develop that ability to have that kind of a quick arm action or fast arm action. So he has those traits to not just play for India during the Tour of Ireland, but also play in the 50-over World Cup next season, because he also has the required control alongside those skills and raw attributes. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he'll go on to play for India soon. Then we also have to look at Mohsin Khan, his LSC teammate. Yes, he's had his share of soft tissue injuries. Yes, there was a time when it seemed as if part of his arm would be removed as well, because he went through a very bad phase where he had that shoulder problem, and it was operated as well. He underwent a surgery as well. If someone obviously has the skills, if you just leave aside those injuries he has suffered, health issues that he has suffered, he has the skills to really do well in limited overs cricket. A very tall fast bowler, left arm fast bowler, so has that left arm angle, possesses that left arm angle, and then he bowls those hard length deliveries, something that we could notice when Lucknow Super Giants took on Rajasthan Royals. He bowled those hard length deliveries, and Vaibhav Suryavanshi tucked him up. And he's someone who has a slow short one as well, employs it really well, and also can bowl those Yorkers. Another point to look at with those Yorkers is, because he's so tall and has a very high release point, the batter has to generally look up and look up at that high release point. I don't think there are too many batters going around who are about 6 feet 5 inches tall. So it is very difficult to keep your eyes level with someone like Mohsin Khan because of that high release point. So he has the skill sets, he has the attributes to go on to play for India in limited overs cricket. Just that he has to be somehow injury free. So I just keep my fingers crossed for Mohsin Khan as well. Then we also have to consider Kamboj. He can be an outside bet to get into India's squad for the Tour of Ireland. I understand some would say that he doesn't have that kind of pace, but he maximizes his strengths. You can look at how he has bowled consistently from round the wicket in the end overs and kind of executed his plans really well. He must have worked very hard on his skill set, especially nailing the Yorkers from round the wicket. He's someone I believe hits the bat hard enough, especially when he's bowling at around 135 to 138 kilometers per hour at his peak pace. Yes, I understand there have been question marks on his tendency to lose pace or longer spells, but in T20 cricket or 1 hour spells, I think it should work well for him if he's going to play T20Is for the Indian team. Yes, Kamboj is someone who can move the ball a little bit in the power play overs, and his control is pretty good as well. So he also seems to have those traits to play for India, especially in T20I cricket. Hopefully, he will also get into India's T20I squad for the Tour of Ireland. So that is about it. As I come to the end of this video, hopefully you liked this video, and please keep subscribing to our Revsportz YouTube channel, because we don't just cover cricket, we cover other sports as well. Thank you again.